In 1972, a crack commando unit was sent to prison by a military court for a crime they did not commit. These men promptly escaped from a maximum security stockade to the Los Angeles underground. Today, still wanted by the government, they survive as soldiers of fortune by reviewing fragrances on YouTube. If you have a problem, if no one else can help, and if you can find them, maybe you can hire the Spray Team.
In Season 2, Episode 1, Jeremy Fragrance kidnaps an orangutan who calls the Spray Team for help.
The Spray Team, coming to YouTube soon.
Hello guys, welcome back to all of you in the Smelly Army. Today I'm going to give you my top 5 tips to make your fragrance last longer. If you like the video, don't forget to hit subscribe down there and then you won't miss any of my future videos. Okay, so top 5 ways to make a fragrance last longer. In fact, what I'm going to tell you today is even a weak performing fragrance, one that you feel is really just not satisfying, you can probably get smelled and get compliments and be noticed as smelling good for a lot longer than you think. So let's get stuck into my tips. So number 1, carry an atomizer. This is a kind of well-known, should be a well-known idea, but not enough people reiterate this point in YouTube videos. Respraying your fragrance, of course, it's kind of cheating. I'm not making the fragrance last longer. I'm just reapplying it. But the idea is to be smelled for a long time. This achieves that. So you can buy many different types of atomizers. In here, there's a little glass tube. You simply unscrew it. Let's see if we can get it out, actually. And there's a glass bottle. You take your fragrance, you carefully aim the nozzle in there. Squirt, 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 squirt. Fill it up, and you have a ready-made portable amount of your fragrance in here.
Don't forget, if you'd like to join the Smelly Army private members club over on Patreon, there's a link in the description to do that. It costs just $2 a month and you get an extra video from me every week, plus you get to watch everything I've already uploaded in there. We're building a really nice community, lots of interaction, and I'd love to see you in there.
You can put it in your pocket, and every time you go to the bathroom or whatever, you can just reapply. And it's that first hour, those first few minutes when you spray a fragrance that you get the most compliments, when people notice it most. Loads of times I go out and I'm wearing a fragrance and then I nip to the bathroom or whatever and I spray a load more, or the other person goes away, and by the time they get back I've done a cheeky few sprays and they go, oh wow, you smell great. So reapplying, it's those first few minutes, that first half an hour, that's that golden period of a fragrance. And if you can make that happen again during your night out, during your day, of course you're going to get more compliments. If it's a really good performer, yes, after 2 hours, 3 hours, someone might lean in and kiss you or whatever and say, oh, you smell nice. That's great. But it's those first few minutes, that half an hour, that hour after you spray, when you get the real aura around you. And this helps you to bring that aura with you in your pocket. So atomizers, absolutely, there are loads of different types. Get whatever you want, something where you can spray the fragrance over and over again. Idea number 2 is kind of the same thing again, but again, very few people mention this in videos. Oftentimes we can simply take our fragrance with us. Maybe you don't have an atomizer, maybe you're going out later today or tonight. If you actually take the fragrance bottle with you in your sports bag, if you go to work, whatever you take, it's possible to carry stuff with you, right? Most places, wherever you are in life, have it in the car. You can then reapply it as often as you like, just from the actual bottle of the fragrance. That may sound a bit silly if you're going on a night out. You can't always take, a fragrance bottle like this, but a lot of fragrances come in small bottles, 50ml or 30ml bottles. Dior's Eau Sauvage here, very small. I can easily fit that in my jeans pocket on a night out, or my jacket, this pocket down here in my jacket, so it's not going to create a noticeable bulge. and then I don't even have to worry about getting an atomizer. I just take the actual fragrance with me, bang, 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 superb. Okay, idea number 3, again, it's kind of an obvious one, but I'm going to say it because it's going to help you guys. Spray a lot. Don't be shy, guys. People think, oh, I need to just play it safe. I need to have 5 sprays, 4 sprays only, and then they complain they can't be smelled. Overspraying rarely causes massive objections from the people around you. There are exceptions if it's a heavy oud fragrance and you wear 50 sprays to work. Probably not a good idea. Here I've got Eau de Guerlain from the House of Guerlain. Of course, fantastic old school citrus aromatic. Performance okay, but not the best. I'm not going to mess around with 4 or 5 sprays. I'm going to hit like 10, 20 sprays all over myself. You can, another great tip here, don't just put 1 spray, always do 2. And you're obviously going to have more of the fragrance on yourself, okay? I know this is kind of an obvious thing, but not enough people do it. So double up on every spot, 1, 2, 1, 2. The number of sprays you apply, 10, 20, no problem, you can do it, especially for nights out. Go for it, guys, don't be shy. Idea number 4 kind of ties in with that. Spray on your clothes. Skin is usually the place they tell you to spray. People say the fragrance develops in the right way. It's designed to work with your skin chemistry. Yeah, great. If you spray on clothes, they hold on to the smell of a fragrance longer than your skin. Skin is warm, it kind of burns off the fragrance, there are oils going on and stuff. On your clothes, it's kind of neutral ground. If you've got a cotton shirt, if you've got a woolen surface here, they're very porous. They hang on to things for a long time. So you can hit yourself 1, 2, 1, 2, again and again on clothes, even on hair. Hope you've got more hair than me, and that's a great place where your fragrance really sits and clings. So go for a fragrance on your skin and on your clothes. Clothes hang on to fragrances for ages. I pick up shirts and jackets the day after, 2 days after, 3 days after I've worn a fragrance, and it's still there. I can put on the jacket again, feel like I don't even need to spray anymore sometimes. So on clothes, fantastic place to put your fragrance. Bit of an issue if you've got a jacket or shirt that you want to wear with different things, particularly a jacket you're not going to wash every time you use it, so be careful. But it's a really good idea. Finally then, idea number 5, use a moisturizer. You'll have heard this perhaps if you've watched other videos about this subject. An unscented or relatively unscented moisturizer is what you want. So this Nivea does have a smell, but it's relatively just clean and neutral. And moisturized skin holds on to fragrance better than dry skin. It's a scientific fact, okay, that the moisturizer kind of clings onto the smell and it hangs around a lot longer. So if your skin is well moisturized, that is a really important thing. Another thing that you can do that's great, put a couple of sprays of your chosen relatively unscented moisturizer in your hand and bang, bang, maybe 3 sprays of your chosen fragrance, rub it in there. Don't want to get greasy on the video, so I'm just going to put it in my hands, but you would then rub it in even all over your body, over your arms before you get dressed, and you've got this kind of nice base layer of the fragrance spread out everywhere. Then you do your actual sprays, and that's really going to help you with the longevity. So there are my top 5 tips. I hope you found them useful. Let me know what you thought about that in the comments down there below. Thank you ever so much for watching, guys, and remember, whatever you're doing in life, let's project. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye. You won't miss out on any of my future videos. In any given spot, okay? Fly off, die. Always go for a couple of sprays on any one spot. Smelly.